Hi, this is Tony Zatylny, Vice President of Sales and Marketing at Vive Crop Protection. Today I'd like to talk to you about our potato portfolio. Vive Crop Protection has a number of products in potatoes that are all designated with the FC symbol. These are fertilizer compatible products that are powered by the Burst delivery system. Burst is a nanoparticle, the first actually approved by the EPA for use with pesticides in field crop production. The nanotechnology has lots of features that you can find out more about by visiting our website, which we'll provide you with a link later on in the presentation. But for today, I'd just like to talk to you about our fertilizer compatible products in general. The main feature of the fertilizer compatible products is that they mix easily with all types of liquid fertilizer. As you can see in the image in front of you, is that when we mix a competitive product with liquid fertilizer, it tends to clump up or settle or float to the surface, creating a solution that's not very easy to apply or will cause problems during application, mainly with plugging of your screens. The Asteroid FC is a fertilizer-compatible fungicide based on the azoxystrobin molecule, and you can see that it mixes really easily and uniformly with all types of liquid fertilizer. In fact, over the years, we've mixed it with more than 60 different types of fertilizer and have had no issues with any kind of incompatibility with fertilizer. A second feature of the fertilizer compatible products from Vive is that they stay in solution longer. In this comparison, you have Capture LFR, a leading fertilizer compatible product, compared to Bifenthrin FC, which is a bifenthrin insecticide branded Bifenthrin FC. As you can see in the chart, over time, Capture LFRs will settle fairly quickly and form a hard layer on the bottom of your fertilizer solution. With the Bifenthrin FC, it stays in solution for many hours and days, so it creates a nice uniform application medium for applying your fungicide and insecticide. Another feature of the fertilizer compatible products from Vive is that they can go through a freeze-thaw cycle. Very important when spring conditions are cool and that it's unpredictable what the overnight temperatures will be. So you can allow that solution to get very cold or even freeze, thaw it the next day, and it's ready to go. So again, there's no special requirements for managing a freeze-thaw cycle when you're using Vive FC products. Other features of the FC products is that if they do separate or settle over time, they do not form a hard pan and can be resuspended very easily. A gentle stir or simply driving across the field will quite often get the product back into solution and give you a nice uniform application solution. The Vive products will mix very easily with all types of fertilizer, as we stated earlier, but also mixes with other chemistries. So if you're looking for a combination of fungicide, insecticide with your herbicide program, for example, the Vive products mix very easily, but we still do recommend a jar test just to make sure. Hard water does not affect the performance of Vive products. They handle all types of water very easily, and you don't have to worry about the quality of the water in the solution. Plus, another important feature is that the Vive products do not stick to the tank. So if you're in the spray tank, and means that all of your product gets on the field that you intended to apply it to, and that there will be no carryover in the tank to the next field. The features, the benefits that you get from the Vive FC products include, as we've talked about, a worry-free tank mix. Whether you're mixing with fertilizer, mixing with other chemistry, or with hard water, for example, the tank mix is is very uniform and will not cause you any clogging or blockage in your nozzles, and give you a nice uniform application. It's a convenient formulation that can be used in all types of applications. So whether you're applying the fertilizer compatible products in furrow with your seeding operation, or through your irrigation equipment, or your ground application equipment, or even aerial application, the same formulation works in all types of application systems. The product in solution will survive delays due to weather. So if you're chased out of the field during planting and you can't get back for 2 or 3 days, not to worry. Just driving back out to the field is often enough agitation to get the Vive FC products back into solution. And so no special equipment is required, no special precaution or application equipment, and you can simply open the jug, pour it into your fertilizer tank, and go planting. This provides insurance against the unforeseen outbreak of insects or disease early in your growing season, or if you know you have a problem, the added control can be very important to give you a crop that's off to a great start and maximizes your yield potential. The two products that we'll be talking about today in the Vive potato portfolio are Asteroid FC 3.3 and Bifender FC. Asteroid is a fungicide and Bifender is an insecticide. Both are designed for fertilizer compatibility and work really well in furrow application. What's important about in-furrow application in potatoes, unlike a lot of crops, most of the growth is above the seed piece. So, for example, in that layer above the seed, you want a nice, clean environment, so free of diseases and insects, so that your new tubers are forming in a clean environment that maximizes your yield and the quality of your products, or the quality of your potatoes. It's also important to note that planting into cool, wet springs, soil conditions often leads to poor uptake of nutrients, and a slow emergence often leads to increased pressure. By cleaning this environment with fungicide and insecticide and making the nutrients available in the starter fertilizer, you can get your potato crop off to a fast start. It's a really important management tool for growers, especially in some of the short season areas of potato production. Let's dive a little bit more specifically into Asteroid FC 3.3. This is a new formulation from Vive, just launched in 2019. It's a high concentration formulation, 3.3 pounds per gallon, which means it's the highest concentration as oxystrobin on the market. It is completely liquid fertilizer compatible and has labels for most in-furrow and foliar uses. The benefit of this high concentration is that there's less material to handle, and one jug will go a long way across the field. So it minimizes the amount of jugs that you have to pour, triple rinse, and dispose of at the end of the season. Asteroid FC 3.3 is registered for control of several key in-furrow diseases: black dot, black scurf, and silver scurf. These are diseases that are common right across the entire potato growing region. Another important feature of the Asteroid FC is that it provides plant health benefits. So the azoxystrobin will help increase the water use efficiency of potatoes to improve drought tolerance. It improves the CO2 assimilation to increase the photosynthetic capacity of your potato crop. It preserves a green leaf area for much healthier plant stand and longer tuber size, the bulking process, and is also mobile in the plant. So the azoxystrobin will move from older tissue to newer tissue to give you extended protection of your potato crop. Over the years, many farmers and researchers have used Asteroid FC in potato production, and here's a summary of a number of trials that have been done by Vive Crop Protection. In this trial, we compare untreated check versus fertilizer by itself, Asteroid by itself, and finally the combination of the Asteroid and the fertilizer. As you can see, that the benefit of combining the products outweighs either the fertilizer or the Asteroid by itself. In fact, we are able to achieve, on average, 20 hundredweight per acre higher yield than the starter fertilizer alone by combining the Asteroid and the fertilizer. This gives potato growers a very positive return on investment when they use both the starter fertilizer and the Asteroid in their in-furrow application. The second product we want to talk about is Bifenthrin FC. This is a bifenthrin fertilizer-compatible insecticide, 1.75 pounds per gallon. It is completely compatible with all types of fertilizer and has all the uses for both in-furrow and foliar applications. So once again, a very flexible, versatile product that can be used throughout the season. The main pest that we go after with Bifenthrin FC is the wireworm. Wireworms can affect both the seed piece as it's establishing a plant, but also later on in the season it can burrow into the newly formed tubers and damage the quality of the potatoes. Bifenthrin is very stable in soil and more stable than other pyrethroids, which gives you a superior protection zone for the potato tubers as they form and protection against wireworm damage. In the Vive development plan, we have a number of products that are going to be coming in the same fertilizer-compatible type of application. Vive FC is a new fungicide that will be targeting Pythium and particularly pink rot in potatoes. Midac FC is a systemic insecticide, so it will complement the Bifenthrin by controlling the above ground insects that feed on your potato crop, and Averland FC will be a nematicide. All of these products are currently in the regulatory system, and please check our website to see when they will become available for use. Our website is www.vivecrop.com, or you can contact us at products@vivecrop.com or call us at 1-888-760-0187. Have a great production season, and we hope to talk to you soon. Thank you very much.